Hello and welcome back to the Watford Way today for your Watford versus Manchester United pre-match preview. I'm delighted today to be joined by Brendan over in the Netherlands to discuss the game, talk about the game, and Brendan is also hopefully coming over to the UK for the game as well. So we'll speak to him about that too. Brendan, hello, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. You are fine. I know that already. Hope all our watchers are fine, all our viewers. Hopefully I can come over. Depends on the test. What I get to do tomorrow. If it's negative, I'm there. So yeah, keep fingers crossed for that one. Fingers crossed, and yeah, I'm there. Hopefully, watch Watford win against Man United and watch the main match.
And your tickets are in the Rookery stand, Brendan, is that right?
They are.
So if anyone is watching who is in the Rookery, keep an eye out for Brendan. I'm sure he'll be happy to speak to you if you recognise him. Brendan, you mentioned the main man there, Cristiano Ronaldo. I think we should just get straight into it and talk about him. Obviously, a lot of people going to this game, me included. I'm very excited to watch him in real life. One of the greatest players to ever live. Obviously, there's the debate there between him and Messi, who's the best. We won't talk about that today. But it's a fantastic player, Brendan. And how are Watford going to stop him? Because Manchester United as a team at the moment aren't playing that well. But Ronaldo's still been scoring the goals for them, some fantastic goals in the Champions League as well. How do we stop Cristiano Ronaldo, Brendan?
First of all, what we saw in the Champions League at Atalanta Bergamo, they're playing Manchester United very well. They play against Man United like every other team will do. But then you have the special man, Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's making the goals out of nowhere. Man United not making any chance in their home game after the 2-0 down, and Ronaldo stand up and bring the team forwards and doing things in the last minute like last time against Atalanta. What we see in the Champions League is what we're worried about. We can stop Man United because their form is ridiculous, to be honest. But we can't stop Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, exactly.
How to stop him? How to stop him? You can put one-on-one, but this guy makes you crazy. Maybe we have to be a little bit physical against him, give him some touches, small force against him, not taking the yellow card, but make it. Ronaldo. If you make force against him, he don't like it. He will be a little bit aggressive, maybe take the yellow card. The crowd will be against him if that happens, and that's maybe how you have to take Cristiano Ronaldo.
I think for me, the thing that's annoyed me the most about this is we found out today that Francisco Soriota, arguably our best centre back, is actually going to be out injured for this game. Who do we play at centre back, Brendan? Because obviously, their job will be to mark Ronaldo, mark Jadon Sancho, Marcus Rashford if he plays. There's a lot of talented players that Manchester United have at their disposal. What centre back pairing would you play? We've obviously got Cathcart, Nkulu, William Schuster-Kong as well. Kabasele, I don't think he's back yet. So who would you play in that centre back partnership?
Well, if you get Kabasele there, I'll put him in. But I think we have to give it to the youngster. That's what I think. I think Cathcart will searching around for Ronaldo all the game long. So yeah, I think we have played the youngster, and you call him there. Well, my pronouncing is not so good as yours, but you know what I mean, isn't it?
Which one, Brendan?
Nagaklia.
Oh, Nagaklia. Yeah, he's not a centre back though. He's a right back.
Yeah, right back. But maybe we have to put him in the centre or put him on the right back and put Troste going back to the centre. But I think Cathcart was searching around at his age against Ronaldo.
Yeah, I don't trust Cathcart whatsoever. Although apparently Craig Cathcart did have a really good game against Italy, didn't he? Obviously we're in a group chat, Brendan, with a lot of international Watford fans. There's an Irish fan in there, and he said Cathcart had a really good game during the week. So Craig Cathcart is in form at the moment. I think Imran Louza scored again on international duty. So whether Louza plays, it's up for debate. Going to read out some team news now coming from Watford and Manchester United. So Ozan Tufan is said to be undergoing a late fitness test to see whether he will be available for the game. Francisco Sierralta is out due to this hamstring injury that he picked up during his time away with Chile. And Christian Kabasele is progressing well in his recovery, but this game comes too soon for him. Ken Sema still unavailable as well. Same with Kwadwo Bar, and Juraj Kuka will miss this game because he obviously got a red card away against Arsenal.
Yeah, ridiculous red card.
Yeah, Brendan, go on. Speak to us about that quickly because I was at the game. I don't think I've spoke to you since. Firstly, the referee on that day was ridiculous. Secondly, that wasn't the second yellow card, was it?
It's never ever. Never ever. He has to go to the VAR. The VAR has to say this is never a second yellow. This is a yellow card for the Arsenal player there. Never ever. This was a second yellow, but he gives him. Can't do any thing about that again at that moment. But for me, it wasn't. It was not. And the penalty, well, it was a cheap one. Luckily, Ben saved it. Very good save from him, but it was a cheap one. If you ask me,
it was poor from Danny Rose. He essentially he elbowed Lacazette essentially, Brendan.
It was, but still a poor one for me. But we have to be honest. He couldn't give the penalty there. He did. Ben saved it, but it was not the best referee there. But yeah, we're gonna miss this player for this game. But yeah, I think we will take in the game against Manchester United some more yellow cards.
Well, I think with Jadon Sancho, Marcus Rashford, Bruno Fernandes,
Jesse
Ronaldo,
Lingard.
Yeah, they've got loads and loads of attacking players that Watford will need to keep quiet. So maybe a few tactical fouls here and there might work out quite well. I've got Manchester United team news in front of me now as well, Brendan. So Paul Pogba, he's going to miss this game because he is suspended due to a red card he picked up against Liverpool. Rafael Varane is expected to miss this game, which is a huge positive for Watford. And it says here on the website as well, other doubts include Luke Shaw, who can potentially miss this game, Scott McTominay, and Edison Cavani and Marcus Rashford may also be unavailable. So quite a big injury list there, Brendan. Does that make you feel more positive? Cavani, Rashford, Varane, Pogba, McTominay, Luke Shaw. That's a lot of key first team players that might be unavailable for this game.
We all know Manchester United is not their best form. They still have good players in this team, and the players who are injured are important players at Man United in the last weeks. So yeah, I think it's difficult to say if we have to be happy with it. But I think Watford have nothing to lose. Man United have everything to lose. It's probably could be all his last game. Could be. It could be all his out. So a lot of pressure on the shoulders at the Man United players, Man United manager, and for the fans, it's pressure there. The fans putting the pressure on them. And what we have to look to is that we're playing our own game. We play good. We play good against Arsenal. We lost. The loss was not that clear for like 3-0 or 4-0. We lost just on 1-0. We were not the better team, but even we yeah, I think equaliser was there. A draw out of that game would be good. So the pressure is at Man United. We will go to the stadium. Hopefully we win. If we lose, okay, we take it. We go on to the next game. So the guys going in there, we want to win. And the guys from Man United, they know if we not win, Ole will be out. Um, something like that.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
pressure is on them.
speaking about beating Man United, Brendan, I thought I'd bring this up. Obviously, I think you know what I'm going to say. The last time you come, the last Watford match you went to was actually the 2-0 win against Manchester United. Ismaila Sarr scoring through David De Gea kind of fumbling the ball, and then Troy Deeney scored a
Yeah.
penalty as well. You know, what are your memories from that game, Brendan? Obviously, you know, we've got a lot of new players now. You know, Deeney's left, Delafeu's left. A lot of players have left from that season, but you know, what are your memories from that game? And it must have been a great experience for you.
Yeah, I go with two good friends of mine, and I remember we were bottom of the league. One of my friends said we are bottom, and they are in the top flight. I said, it doesn't matter, we're gonna win this game. And then score prediction, I gave score prediction. I think 1-0 to Watford, and all guys around me are asked. They say, "Well, we're gonna lose today. It's Man United." And then I think it was Lingard.
Yeah. So, are you talking about the Lingard one-on-one chance over the bar?
Yeah. After that moment he missed, I knew we can win this game. And then we take the 1-0 after that big fall from David De Gea. And then we saw Troy Deeney scoring there. Oh, lovely to see. What a game. What a roll around the stadium going on. I think one of the first wins in that season.
Yeah.
And then we picked up the good work against Liverpool and teams like that. But what a day it was. What a lovely day. 2-0 win. Going into the city. Drink a beer. Sing some songs. Yeah, it was a lovely day.
Was you in the rookery for that game as well?
I was in the rookery end, yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully that's going to be a good omen for us, Brendan.
Oh, come on, fingers crossed I'm there, and then hopefully we take the 3 points.
We're going to quickly do a starting 11 prediction, then we're going into our score prediction for the game. Brendan, who would you start in goal, Brendan? You know, Foster or Batman? You know, Batman. You know, is very likely that he'll leave in January now. Do you expect Ben Foster to start this game? I certainly do. I think that's who Ranieri will go with for this game.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we will not change that much from the Arsenal game. I think we will play nearly the same, but of course we don't have Kucha set today, so probably, yeah, who will be there? Maybe Petro from the midfield could be there. I think King will starting again. Not play that many minutes in the Norway game against Netherlands. I think play about 10 minutes. So fit enough.
I mean, Joshua King actually started his career at Manchester United, didn't he?
Yeah. I
think he come through their academy and then went off to Norway.
Yeah, I think Ben Foster will start. So yeah, I think probably mostly the same as last time against Arsenal, because we didn't play that bad that game. Yeah, and we have to stay compact against Man United, where they have a lot of wingers, very fast wingers, good of pace. So I think we play a little bit the same against, let's say, against Arsenal, against Man United, as we play against Arsenal.
One more question for you about your team, Brendan. Ismaila Sarr scored 2 goals for Senegal during the international break. Fantastic goals. And obviously, we know how talented Sarr is, but he scored them goals actually playing on the left-hand side rather than the right. Is that an option for Sarr? Maybe maybe we could play Sarr on the left-hand side, move Emmanuel Dennis out to the right, or do you think that we should keep Sarr down that right wing?
You always can give it a try. Why not? If you do it good on a national team, scoring 2 times from the left side, why don't try it at Watford? If you just try it for 10 minutes, you already know enough. You can always switch it around after 10 minutes in the game if it's not working out.
Yeah, I absolutely agree, and pretty much I'd say I agree with you. I think the Arsenal performance was a lot better than we've seen in recent games. Obviously, we need to score more goals. I think that's evident. But I think defensively against Arsenal, Nicholas Nkulu was great. Troost-Ekong was on the bench, which was quite surprising. And Danny Rose had quite an iffy game. So I think there's a few, there's a few calls to make. Who starts at left back, who starts at centre back? Does Imran Louza play in midfield? But I think overall, I'd keep it largely the same. And as you said, maybe bring Pedro, into that midfield to offer, a creative outlet. So yeah, very much looking forward to the game. Hopefully, we can get Ole sacked. I mean, I'm so surprised that he's lasted this long, Brendan. I mean, I don't think people realise how bad Manchester United have been. I think they've only won 1 of their last 5 Premier League games. And yeah, it's just, they're on such a poor run of form, Brendan. We should be looking, we should be aiming to pick something up from this game. I want a Watford win. I think you want a Watford win. I think everyone in the world wants a Watford win. I think some Manchester United fans might even want a Watford win because they want Ole Gunnar Solskjaer gone. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see what kind of reception he gets. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the game. Brendan, obviously you're going to be there. Hopefully, fingers crossed, as long as your tests go well. What's your score prediction? Do you want to see a lot of goals? Do you want a narrow win? Would you take a draw, Brendan? What are you going to go with for this game?
1-0. 1-0 to Watford.
Who's going to score?
Who's going to score? Pedro.
Pedro, come on. I like that.
Wait. Yeah, Pedro. Yeah, Pedro. Yeah.
Are you sure you don't want to change your mind?
No, I didn't change my mind. Pedro's going to score. 68 minutes.
If that's right, I'll PayPal you £5.
68 minutes.
68 minutes. Okay, fine. My score prediction. Who shall I go with? What score shall I go with? I'm usually quite positive with mine. I'm going to go with quite a big score. I'm going to go 3-0 Watford.
Whoa.
I think we're going to dominate the game. And I think Sarr, King, and Danny Rose are going to score for Watford. So there we go. That's my score prediction. That's Brendan's score prediction. Obviously, Brendan, you run the Watford FC Netherlands supporters group. One of your members recently come over to the UK to go to a game. Which game did they go to?
Watford Liverpool, where we lost 5.
And they had a fantastic time, I presume.
They got, yeah.
Yeah. So where can everyone find you on social media, Brendan? Instagram, Twitter. Where can everyone find you?
Yeah, Instagram Watford FC the Netherlands. Twitter Benno Hornets with the Belgian guy together, and of course on YouTube at TheWatfordWay. I'm always there. Not always, but most of the time. Get a watch on Instagram and feel free to comment and to like and to follow us. And to send us a message if you like.
And obviously, Brendan, you're also a Sparta fan. Sparta's your local club. We made a whole video on Maduka Okoye signing for Watford, and that's gone down really well. Actually, I think that's got over 500 views, which is great to see. Are you still buzzing about that, Brendan? Still happy about that signing?
Yeah, lovely team to Watford. To go to Watford, of course, upset that he leaves my local club, but going to Watford is the best what he can do.
Fantastic stuff. Right, we'll wrap up the stream there. I've gone with 3-0 to Watford. Brendan has gone with 1-0. Thank you very much for watching. Really do appreciate it. I'll be back on Sunday afternoon for a match reaction to the game. Hopefully, Brendan has a nice time in the Rookery stand. I'm sure I'll meet up with Brendan, post some photos on social media as well. I think that would be great to do. And yeah, apart from that, enjoy the game, and we'll see you on Sunday for our match reaction. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you very, very soon. Bye bye.